Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV with an NFL preview for you. A late afternoon game on Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern between the Giants and Cardinals. Both teams coming off losses in Week 1. I'm going to let you know how to make some money when these teams face off here in Week 2. It's a late game, 4 o'clock Eastern Sunday, so you can finish your weekend right. Hey, if you're finding this information useful, give it a thumbs up, a like, and leave me some comments below. I read all the comments and I reply back. I love the support right here on WagerTalk TV. You know, the Cardinals are projected to be the worst team in the league this year. Their season total win around 4, projected to be an underdog in every game this year. So not a surprise that they lost Week 1, but keep in mind they were actually leading outright at Washington last Sunday in the second half of that game, and they held their own defensively, to say the least. You know, first-year head coach Gannon is the former defensive coordinator of the Super Bowl, the NFC champs, almost Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles. And it does look like Arizona's going to be a defensive team this year. Held the Commanders to just 248 total yards last week and just 3.8 yards per play. But they were not able to get it done offensively. Very weak offensive showing by the Cardinals, just 210 total yards. But they did get the point spread cover, losing by just 4 points as a 7-point dog. Meanwhile, the Giants coming off an embarrassing loss on Sunday Night Football at home. First drive looked good until the field goal got blocked and returned for 6, and the momentum just disappeared. They lose 40-0 as a 3.5 point home dog. And it's only the 9th time over the last 24 seasons that a team has gotten shut out at home in their opener. So I asked Ralph Michaels, Cal Sports at WagerTalk.com, how teams do in the next game, and the results are really shocking. In fact, since 1999, the other 7 teams have been shut out at home in their home opener, or the season opener at home, have gone not only 0-7 straight up, but also 0-7 against the spread. And the Giants, of course, are a road favorite of 5.5 points in this game at Arizona. So I think the public's going to be on the Giants. They faded the Cardinals in Week 1 against the Commanders. They'll likely fade the Cardinals most weeks this season. And it's not necessarily that they're on the Giants. They're just not going to play Arizona. So the public consensus will be on New York in this game. But I don't think it's an automatic bounce-back spot. And once again, according to the data from Ralph Michaels at WagerTalk.com, teams that were shut out at home in Week 1 have gone 0-7 straight up and against the spread in Week 2. And most of the times the offense does not get healthy. In fact, if you look at those past 7 games over the last 24 seasons, 5 of the 7 teams have scored 10 points or less in that next game. So I think the Giants do have some offensive problems. Obviously, we know the Cardinals have offensive problems. Both teams did look good defensively. By the way, even though the Giants lost 40-0, they held the Cowboys to just 265 total yards. Now, Dallas did have a short field with a 3-0 turnover edge overall, and they, of course, had the block kick return as well. But still, both offenses struggled. Both defenses looked decent. And that's yet another reason we have a pretty low total in this game for Sunday afternoon. Look-ahead total is going to be around 38. Surprisingly, it's been bumped up to 40. Not quite sure why it would go higher after last week's results. But still, 40 is a very low total in the modern NFL, as 41 is a very key number. A lot of games land on 41. So I don't think it'll get that high, but it has gone from a look-ahead line last week of 38 up to 40 early in the week. And once again, the Giants, by the way, are projected to be about a 4.5, 5-point favorite last week. Now it's 5.5, even though they got shut out 40-0. I think a lot of the early money, both public and sharps, expect New York to bounce back against a bad Arizona team. Not so fast. Once again, the data shows teams off a shutout loss. Sometimes that offensive rhythm does not fix itself instantly in Week 2. Once again, that's the late game at 4 o'clock Eastern on Fox, Sunday afternoon, Giants and Cardinals. If you found this information useful, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell for instant alerts, including when my NFL Fade the Public video goes live this weekend here on WagerTalk TV. And don't forget also about my college football top 25 video on this channel as well. I read all the comments and I reply back. Please leave some comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this Week 2 matchup. Do you think the Giants do bounce back after that shutout loss? Or do the Cardinals have another feisty spread cover like they did last week in Washington? Leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this game and all the other NFL matchups where you see some value this week in Week 2. And if you like my official best bets, you can get them on my page at WagerTalk.com, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. And if you use promo code Steve99, you can get 30 days of college and/or pro football for just $99. Once again, you can do an NFL and/or college football package for just $99, 30 straight days and nights of my best bets. But you have to have promo code Steve99, Steve99 at WagerTalk.com. Be sure to stay on this channel here. There's great college previews and all the NFL games previewed as well. More information coming up, as always, right here on WagerTalk TV.